Okay, this is the next ring we're quoting, the horse ring. As you see, there's different sizes of gemstones. It's a signet ring. It's actually a men's ring. There's animals. There's logos. There's kind of a lot going on. There's an under gallery up here. So going to the custom quote calculator, starting at the profile page, we have a 3 times markup set. Let's go quote this. Custom quote calculator. This is a men's ring. Center stone supplied by the customer. What looks the most like the center stone? Going back to it. It's kind of like a bezel, maybe tension. I'm going to call it bezel. Tension wouldn't be that bad of a call anyway. Definitely a signet ring. Side features, just double checking. There's no real side anything here that would apply. However, there's a lot here. There were horses, so we have animals. Flower organic, do we have that? Not really. We definitely have some symbols with the family crest there. There was some outside messaging, I believe. Let me just double check that. HIP SNH. Okay. Oh, you know what? Going back, there is an under gallery. There we go, under gallery. Yep. So animals, logos, outside message. How wide is this? Normally this would okay, no, that's the center stone. This is a really wide ring. I don't have it written down here. However, I know it's wide because the center stone is 11 millimeters by 9 millimeters. If that's 11, so I mean that could be over 20, 22, I'm guessing, at the top. This is a really big ring. Really big. And the bottom, almost as big as the center stone. I'm going to say maybe 12. I don't know. Is it open or solid? It's solid. Finger size, what was that? 11 and a half, I think. Yep. 11 and a half. 11 and a half next. It was round. No, it's European shank, slightly. Euro shank. Is it heavy? Probably. It's pretty tall. Yeah, I'm going to go with heavy. Metal. What are we going for? Yellow gold. Let's call it 10 karat yellow. We have 4.4 millimeter times 1. That's interesting. 4.0 times 1, 3.5 times 4, 2.3 times 8. There's got to be more than that. No, that one's just that much bigger. Okay. See, this is when customers supply their own stones, sometimes they just get goofy. That stone there on the bottom is bigger than that one, which when I say it gets goofy, it adds more time, adds more labor. Their channel set, round, 4.4 millimeters. So it's roughly a third of a carat they went on the side. Wow, this is a really big ring. Supplied by the customer. Why is the customer supplying the side stone? This whole video was made for this slide right here. You have two options. Either to save money, mostly, and down here it says the jeweler may trade stones if another similar stone will fit better, or for sentimental value only. The jeweler should make every effort to use the customer's stones. The second option, the sentimental value, quite often ends up just making the job take a really long time. Saving money, yeah, might also take a long time, but if we have a little bit of flexibility, we can save the customer some money on the time. So it's important to understand and ask if they're supplying their own stone, kind of why, what's going on here. I'm going to say to save money mostly here. Okay, add more gemstones. We were looking at a 4.0, I believe. Times 1. Channel set. Same thing, round. Next. 4 millimeter, quarter carat, times 1. Next. So the customer is applying the center stone, save money mostly. Add more gemstones. Our next set will be the 3.5 millimeter times 4. Also channel set, round, 3.5 millimeter, 15 pointers, wow, times 4. Next, supplied by the customer to save money. Add more gemstones. We're looking at 2.3 millimeter times 8. Also channel set, round, next, 2.3, yep, about a 5-pointer, times 8, next, supplied by the customer. This is a job that is kind of really tricky to provide a quote for without this tool. Customer comes in, they have all their gemstones, they want something big and crazy and fancy. This one we're talking about these 2 round stones right here. I'm just going to go with basic prongs. Next, round, next, what were they, 2.3, yeah, 2.3, 2.3, next, times 2, next, supplied by the customer again to save money. Yeah, whenever the customer whenever the customer supplies their own gemstones, I mean, you have to remove their gemstones, which takes a lot of time. Quite often they vary in size, and it's just not as easy to work with when you have to put their diamonds in it versus supplying your own. Or sometimes they, whether they're diamonds or another type of gem, it just adds a lot more time. So finish, we're going to go with the sketch. And I'm just going to add this one for fun, a CAD screenshot. And here we go. Even though, despite the fact that they're supplying all of those diamonds, there is so much labor and really so much metal. That's really quite intense. So 5,185 with the 3 times markup. Now, there you go. So I'm just going to call this the horse ring. Again, you want to maybe give it a title, click a phone number and email, and hit save. Your quote's been saved. Wonderful. Horse ring. So let's get this PDF. Let's open it. Let's print it. Let's present it to the customer and close the sale. At this point, here's a sales tip. You may look at this and go $51.85. No, we're going to call it $49.95 or something like that. I don't know. Or offer some sort of discount off of this and just say, well, the custom calculator suggests $5,100, but we're going to do it 20% off of that. There's all sorts of tactics that you can do depending on what your sales strategy is.